regions of Cameroon. In your opinion, what do you think that Zio's decision to stop the ban on motorcycles or the circulation of motorcycles in the region? Do you think this is a wise decision?
Madam Sharon, I've been vocal on this point of calling for an end to the political instability that Cameroon find itself today. Like I've said it repeatedly, that this issue of military sanction, application of sanction on motorbikes is not a possible solution to address the problem that is affecting Cameroon for this moment. So I think that at this point, if the divisional officer is putting a ban first of all on motorbike, I think that is a monumental error. This thing has been happening. If you look at like the recent ban that was posted in Baninda 3 by the senior the subdivisional officer, he went forth and said that decision is not a wise decision, because when most of these guys they live on motorbike as the source of income. So when you lift on such ban, or when you put on ban on motorbikes drive, I don't expect what you expect them to do, because you are indirectly telling them that no, this source of income you are getting at this particular moment is not the best source. The thing is, you better join the order that pick up arms. So I think that this decision of banning circulation of motorbike is a monumental error. I can say it is a means of inciting the terrorism, inciting or passing a message that the war that is going on in Northwest and Southwest should not stop. So I think that at this moment, uplifting it is a wise decision, but a monumental error at the first sight. If the GO has that energy to put ban on the circulation of motorbike, I keep on saying that it is preferable. Let him divert that energy. Let him divert that energy to his hierarchy. Like I've said, at this particular moment, to resolve the Anglophone problem, all we want is an inclusive, genuine dialogue. The release of all political prisoners. That will be the first step, and we need to entrust that confidence. We know that would be the right thing to do. Banning the circulation of motorbike is not the best solution at this particular moment. So I think that if the divisional officer uplift the ban, it should be as an example to other divisional officer who thinks that is the best means to resolve the crisis. That is not the best means to resolve it. So uplifting it should be an example to others that they should not copy the same mistake. Thank you.
In line with what you just said regarding the security situation in the northwest region of Cameroon, what measures do you think the DO in that part of the country can implement in order to make sure that the recent upheavals, the recent instabilities don't repeat themselves with the recent upliftment of the ban on the circulation of motorbikes?
Madam Sharon, at this particular moment, the problem, regarding to this insecurity situation as in the various regions, at this moment, it is not the moment for us putting ban or the divisional officer moving, trying to consult partners. The best thing, this thing is not the level of a regional problem, it is a national problem. So which means that let him instead divert the energies to the hierarchy, and the hierarchy under the Ministry of Territorial Administration, so that they should look for a possible solution. This is not a moment for this issue to be settled at the level of the region. So it is preferable that we should rather concentrate more effort. That is the message I have for him. Let him instead divert that energy and say, all right, if I've been following my hierarchy, at a certain point you have to pose a question and say that no. You said Your Excellency, you can address it at the level of the Ministry of Territorial Administration. Say that no, we have been so far for this particular period of time, we have been banning the circulation of bike, but the same problem is happening. What is the way forward? I think that the strategy, the means at which we are trying to resolve this problem is not working. Because today, like the death of Senator Kennedy that we had in Bamenda 2 and Bamenda 3, we saw the divisional officer doing the same thing, but just after a month, there was circulation of bikes. So I think that the strategy that the divisional officer puts in place is not the best. So what I expect him at this particular moment to do is that instead of lifting it, let him try to see how he can call for a meeting, and then try to see how they put in place vigilante group. That will be a strategy to see how they can fight the insecurity at this moment. Then, while doing that, he now inform his hierarchy that, please, we should do something that could bring a lasting solution, not all the time trying to ban the circulation of bike. So I think at this moment, they should try. We have state money, let him put in place a vigilante group that it can help to work with the security agent to see that they can combat the situation, because what actually is happening in that area can equally happen in Batile, can equally happen in Bali, can happen even in Meza. So at the level, it is not the ban of the circulation of motorbike that will look for a lasting solution in terms of security challenges, but let him try to see that they should recruit vigilante group. That would be a good step to fight the insecurity that we are experiencing now.
Okay, sir, exactly. Thank you for that contribution. We move forward with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper of Nigeria, which captions on the quote for the former president of the West African country says Nigeria needs more rebels to speak truth to power. So, Mr. Mbah Raoul, how true do you think is this assertion?
Empty one time.